So it looks as though those guys from the beginning of episode 13 have finally made it to the Shrine of Worship. Oh, they are ready for something. Meanwhile, there's this old fat man walking behind with a bunch of soldiers. But he is a very important old fat man. As we will soon see. So what are these people doing here? Yes, to us, violence is good. But to these guys who are apparently with the Angry Moms Against Video Games Association, very bad. And there's poor Malice, just kind of sitting there. And Wander. How does he get back to the Shrine of Worship? We never see it. Half the time, Aggro can't even reach us anyway. And now Aggro's, well... Yep. Just kind of magically. He just kind of floats up in the air and... That's it. That's how it always went. So now Wander's a lot like a human. He has horns, but not quite there. No. No, I don't think you can kill Wander off that easily. Mortal as he be, he's absorbed a little something extra over the course. And now he is kept alive with the same force that kept alive all of those that he's defeated. Oh god, that scene. And all he ever wanted was to bring her back and see her alive again. And he's lost everything. So indeed, Dorman did use us. He did in an effort to destroy the 16 Colossi, which encased the individual fragments of his soul. And then he uses our body, or borrows, if you may. Can you stop that? We do have the ability to attack. I believe we also have an ability to breathe fire, but I don't know for sure. Turn around, Dorman. Yeah, so now we're controlling Dorman, who controls Wander's body. Yeah, it's a little weird, but... yeah, and attack! Oh. But alas, we're just as effective at killing these... we're just as effective at killing these little tiny guys as all of the Colossi were at killing little old Wander. Yeah, we never died once in this game, by the way. There's a track, Wander's death. I think it might be, I don't know, but we didn't get to hear it, so I didn't get to put up the thing for it. Sorry, but now you know that there's a track called Wander's Death, or Death of Wander, for when you actually die in the middle of the game, as opposed to, well, during this part. So yes, using the sword that we used to slay all of the Colossi throughout our journey, our best friend, aside from Aggro, Lord Emmon uses it and takes away the essence of Dorman. So now all we are is Wander. And we can try to make it back. Look, light, freedom, and the girl. But no matter what we do, we will never make it. And of course the track that plays here is End of the Battle, the one that plays during the end of every Colossus we've ever faced. And now, you can by jumping actually stay out for over a minute and stay alive. If you do this for over a minute, then you get a trophy, but oh god. But it is an inevitability. Oh. And there we go. And ensuring that no one ever returns to this forbidden land, either because Dorman is dead or Lord Emmon is casting the spell. The bridge, the very iconic bridge, collapses. Unfortunately, it doesn't take any of these people with it. They're just a little too fast. And Mono's still dead, so to that end, Dorman was never really an honest god being after all. Ah! It seems as though he really did keep his word. If you notice, for the most part throughout the story, Dorman has two voices speaking, a male and female. At the very end, as Dorman possesses Wander, there's only the male voice to be heard, which I think may be what is used to revive Mono. Yep, it turns out that with only a limp, or maybe a broken leg, which would be a lot worse, Aggro does actually live. Despite what we thought. So things are maybe a little better than they were. But Wander never really does get the girl. You'd think he would, but no such luck. And here we go. You know that lump of stone? Yep. You know, that doesn't really look like the place where we fought Quadratus, but yeah. And now we get to see the final product of all our labor. And we'll reduce these great moving colossi. Oh, Avion, you look so sad. But yes. Yes. So my theory, my personal theory about this game is that Dorman as a god thing, I don't know. He just didn't do it for the people. They did made a shrine to worship him, but they ended up locking him away in it. And I'm going to say more than likely Lord Emmond's ancestor or some of his people, they split Dorman up into 16 parts and set them into the Colossi. And I think that maybe they started off with Malice and worked their way back. That way each one had a security fee, that each one had security in front of it, and they spread them all across the land. Two of them in their populations to start off with, and then eventually moving around, getting closer to the Shrine of Worship, because I guess they ran out of place. Oh, that one makes me the saddest. Really. Yeah, and then they left it. And then they put a time spell, maybe. This is really theory, but they put a time spell over the Forbidden Lands to keep anyone from... to keep anyone from ever accessing it, for anything to ever happen there, until Wander came by and potentially broke the seal. But not quite. Once he entered the Forbidden Land, I think the seal might have broken, but only slightly, so that time did pass. There were winds and stuff, but the sun never moved, and that's why you always see it's daylight, no matter what, in the Forbidden Land. During the entire course of the game, no matter how much time you spend there. Yeah. That bridge is so huge. Yeah. Once there was a pool of water. is now a little baby, a little horned boy. Doesn't it just set it up perfectly for Eco? Horned boys and a woman possessed with a spirit of a god thing. When the male half was destroyed in the pool. Ah, yes, the very entrance where we started. We couldn't get to this place. Yes, technically, if you have enough strength, grip, stamina, you can actually make it up to this place, this little ramp, and all the way across up to this special area. The garden. Who would have guessed in the middle of such a desolate land, where no life seems to exist but a few hawks, fish, and lizards, exists such a green, fertile place. With deer and little tiny birds that sing. You never heard them before, but yeah. So then again, maybe it's not too bad. Wander eventually is with Mono, but not in the same relationship they used to have. Squirrel. Oh my god. And it seems like they could actually make a living in this place. Somehow. So just like the song, there is hope. Always hope. And with that, I would like to say, truly, and for the last time for this project, thank you all so very much for watching. And auf Wiedersehen, alle. Auf Wiedersehen, you too. I'll see you in the next project. And take care. Yeah, what he said.